Today's topic is cognitive dissonance. So, cognitive is mental or mind, and dissonance is un or not, and sonance is sound or tune. So, it's a melody, mistune from what you think. Okay, so another definition would be mental stress. If you're exposed to information that's inconsistent with what your own beliefs and ideals and values are, so that it causes you to feel out of sorts. Okay. So some examples of this are peer pressure, that especially younger people, they go out and they do things that they normally would not do on their own, like break windows, toilet paper a house, mischievous, damaged kind of things that you normally would not do that, but then when you get in a group you do it, and it's kind of against your ideals, but because of the peer pressure you go ahead, you do that. Another example would be if you're drunk, you're a vegetarian, but you go out and get drunk and then you order steak tacos. So because you were drunk, you went ahead and just went with what you felt like instead of following your beliefs. So then the next day you have a lot of stress about that, well, if I'm a vegetarian, how could I eat meat? And if I eat meat, I can't be a vegetarian. So that's where that dissonance comes in. Also, if your partner moves away, you have to decide, stay committed to your partner, move with them and support them during this new job change, or if you want to stay in your hometown with your family and your friends and where you went to school, all that stuff. So then the dissonance is the commitment to your partner versus the commitment to your friends and family. So some people can function with things in a gray area or ignore the part that bothers them. Other people have a really hard issue that they cannot deal with it. I say I'm a vegetarian, but I eat meat, and I can't eat meat and be a vegetarian, and they just keep circling back and forth. If this happens, then I can't be that. If I eat meat, I can't be a vegetarian. So then we need to change that. So the best way to change it is to stop doing whatever it is, okay? To support your beliefs or change your beliefs. But that's very hard to do. It's hard to change your beliefs if you've been told something so many times. You just can't really do that. So usually we justify it, and justifying is I'm allowed to cheat once a week, once a month. It's okay, it was only that once, Rationalizing it is we'll use donuts. So if I eat the donut, then I'll go to the gym for 30 more minutes to work that donut off. So that's rationalizing change. You can ignore and deny. Okay, donuts aren't fattening. Okay, and that's you just like well, donuts aren't that bad. I could have eaten something worse. I'll be okay. So ignoring, denying. So the hardest one of those is the changing it. If you're a vegetarian, you don't eat meat. So you either need to change your belief or change the action. Okay? I'm a vegetarian, therefore I don't eat meat. I don't eat meat, therefore I'm a vegetarian. Okay? And again, it's that actions and beliefs balance. Okay? And that's the hardest one to do, is make an actual change in either your actions or your beliefs, so that you are not out of tune with yourself. And then there are biases that will come into this. So cognitive bias is I don't have any biases. We all do. It depends on who we spend time with. If those biases are just always reinforced by who we spend time with, our family, our culture, that support the same bias that we have, it's going to be really hard to see it if you either you don't ever encounter it at all, or it's reinforced on a regular basis from the people you hang out with and around. One of the other biases is, well, I'm smarter. I'm smart enough that I can eat donuts and be okay. I'm smart. I can figure out how many calories that is and burn that off, and I will compensate that way. That's a bias that you have. The other thing is that you find information that supports what you believe. You can go on the internet nowadays and find people that will swear up and down and say it's scientific, that this equals that, and it's true. So then it reinforces your belief that, well, because of this, I can do that and it'll be okay. So I want to mention the biases because it comes back into how our mind interprets what's going on. Okay. It can also spill over into other areas of your life. Because I got drunk and ate a steak taco, my decision making is not the best. I'm not smart. I'm not, I can't handle this. I can't do it. So it starts to spill into other areas because I made a bad decision or a choice. Then I feel like I always make bad choices. I always make bad decisions, which is not true. It was a one-time thing, especially if you sort through it and resolve it, move along. Okay. So seeing what's happening and realizing what it is the best way to deal with it. I see that this happened and I was unhappy with the results. It's usually kind of a later thing because in the moment you make that decision and you do it. I ate the donut. The donut was good. I enjoyed the donut. It was sugary and fatty and so good. Fried dough with sugar is just the best thing ever. So I ate the donut, but then now today I look back and I'm like, I don't think that I should have eaten the donut. I should have been stronger. I have more willpower, blah, blah, blah. And so that's where the dissonance comes in. I want to eat healthy. I want to lose weight. And then the donut came and did what donuts do, make you fat. So you need to decide or decide not to care, which is going to be tough once again. So the stronger beliefs are going to have much stronger dissonant proportionally. They're going to be much stronger responses. Religious, abortion, there's a lot of topics. I'm not going to get into that, but you can take it from there that if there's really, really strong beliefs, there's going to be really, really big turmoil. And sometimes there's a deadline put on it, like with the moving with the partner, there's a deadline on that. He's going to move. He wants that job. So then it puts more pressure on you to resolve it because you know that there's a deadline. So the mismatch is that you need to view it, sort it, and decide. Most of it will just be seeing it and deciding what you can do. If you're okay with those gray zones, then make a decision to be, well, okay, once a week I will do that, or once a month I'll do that. And it can be sorted out from there. So I will see you again next week.